Same way as we take an X-ray.
An X-ray. No, not necessary, sir.
Mr. President, the invasion of a neighboring country with such calculated force and brutality is a very un-Arab thing to do, isn't it?
هل هو إنجليزي مثلا؟
Would it be an English thing then, for instance?
إذا كان غير عربي.
If it's not an Arab thing to do, would it be a British way?
I don't think it would be a British way, Mr. President, but I'm asking whether it's not an un-Arab thing to do.
لنتفق على أنه كل عمل عدواني هو ليس من شيمنا.
Let's agree that any aggressive act or any act of aggression is not any of our traits. It's not characteristic of us.
ولكن الرد على العدوان جزء من سجايانا.
But it is characteristic of us to repel aggression, to react to aggression.
فالذي حصل أنه العائلة الحاكمة الكويتية قد تآمرت علينا.
What happened was that the ruling family in Kuwait conspired against us.
وحكام الكويت السابقين
But the rulers,
اختاروا
the former rulers
الوسيلة
of Kuwait
التي
knew
يجيدونها تماما
what to do. They,
كتجار
as the method to be harmful. As merchants
يعرفون كيف
themselves, they knew
يبتزون
they're
وكيف
good at
يستغلون وكيف
blackmail,
يدمرون
they're good at
الخصم
exploitation,
المقابل في
and
منازل
they're good at destroying
في الجانب
their
الاقتصادي.
opponents, the party they want to harm.
But, Mr. President, the fact is that before August the 2nd, Kuwait was an independent country and a member of the United Nations.
تماما نحن لا ننكر هذا الجانب.
That's right. We do not deny this part
القانون العام.
with regard to the general.
ولكن
order
إلى
of
جانب
things.
هذه الحقائق أيضا هنالك حقائق أخرى.
Besides these facts, or in addition to these facts, there are other facts
أيضا تشكل
which also
خلفية قانونية وتاريخية مقابلة.
which also constitute legal and historical background which may stand opposite to this argument.
أيضا نحن لو نسأل الرأي
If we
العام
ask
العالمي عموما
international
هل
public
إن
opinion in
اقتطاع
general,
الكويت من العراق سنة
was it legal
1913 جرى
this part of Iraq
بموجب
to
القانون؟
have been severed from Iraq in 1913? Was it in accordance with the law?
من المؤكد سيكون الجواب لا.
I'm certain
إنه
that the
لم يجري
answer
طبقا
to this would
للقانون
be no.
وإنما
The severing of
حصل
Kuwait was
طبقا
not done in any
للقوة.
legal way, but it was done according with the law that says might is right.
ثم لو تركنا الأمور جانبا لكي لا ننساق إلى الخلفيات وفق الاتجاهات التي جرى الحديث عنها.
And if we leave things aside so that we may not be dragged into talking about the backgrounds in the manner that we've referred to,
وركزنا على الأحداث القريبة من 2 آب
and concentrated rather on
الماضي.
the events or developments closer to the 2nd of August, immediate before the 2nd of August.
هنالك 3 إشارات تحذير
There
لحكام
were 3
الكويت من
signals to
أنهم
the rulers
يلعبون
of
لعبة
Kuwait
خطيرة عندما
telling them that they were playing a
يمتثلون
very
إلى
dangerous game
المؤامرة
when they
الأمريكية
were
الصهيونية في المنطقة.
perpetrating a
There
very
were
grave,
3 signals
dangerous
to the rulers of
US
Kuwait
conspiracy here.
telling them
التحذير الأول حصل
The first warning
في الشهر الخامس
was given in May of this year
في بغداد عندما انعقد المؤتمر القمة العربي في
here in
بغداد
Baghdad when we had the Arab Summit Conference
وحضره جابر الصباح
attended by Jabir al-Sabah himself.
وجرى التحذير أمام كل الرؤساء والملوك العرب
And the warning was expressed in front of all Arab heads of states, kings and presidents.
وقلنا له بأن الذي تقومون به نوع من
We
أنواع
said to
الحرب
him
على
that
العراق
what you were doing
we said
to
to
us
فإن
was
لم تكن تقصد الحرب فعليكم معالجة الأمور وإلا
of
فإننا
war. And
سنعتبره
if you do
حربا.
not mean
We
to
said
wage
to him
war
that
against
what
us,
you were doing
then you've
to
got
us
to
was
retract from
doing an
you're
act
doing.
otherwise
Of
if
war.
you persist,
And if you do not
we
mean to
we're going
wage
to
war
consider it
against us,
as war
then
being
you've
waged
got to
against us.
retract.
وهذا التحذير مسجل صورة وصوت وبحضور كل الملوك والرؤساء العرب.
And this is a warning that was issued in front of cameras, and it has been recorded both in picture and in sound, and it was given in front of all the heads of states.
والتحذير الثاني
The second
حصل
warning.
والثالث
And the third warning
حصل بخطاب لصدام حسين في نصف الشهر السابع.
Was given in a speech addressed by Saddam Hussein in midst of July.
ومذكرة قدمت للجامعة العربية أيضا في منتصف الشهر السابع.
And as well as in a memorandum presented to the League of Arab States also in mid-July.
فالذي يهجم عليك
So whoever wages an
ليدمرك
attack against you,
So whoever wages you have
وتحذره
warned
ولا
him
ينفع
or them
التحذير.
against
ما
persisting
عليك
in
إلا
waging
أن
such an
تبحث عن
attack,
وسائل أخرى.
then
ونحن
you are
قلنا
left with no
في
other
خطاب
alternative but to
تموز
seek other means
بأن
of perpetrating or containing such an
الحكام
attack. And we
الكويت
said
لم
in
يصلحوا
our
الأمور
July
فلا بد من
warning
البحث
to
عن
them
وسائل أخرى
that if
لوضع
you
الأمور
do
في
not
نصابها.
halt or stop this conspiracy against us, then we would have so whoever wages an attack against, and this is what had to be done in order to rectify things.
على أي حال هذه الأمور حتى نصل بها إلى فهم إنساني مشترك.
At any rate, in order to bring them or to come to some mutually acceptable human understanding about them.
فلا بد أن نأخذ قياس واحد.
Let us, we must choose or take or adopt a single criteria, a single standard.
إذا ما قسنا الأمور بقياسات مختلفة.
Because if we adopt double standards or criteria that are not uniform, different standards in addressing these matters,
فسيقع المرء بالخطأ.
we are going to fall into error.
مثلا
For instance,
عندما نقول هل يجوز أن تهجم دولة على دولة أخرى؟ الجواب لا.
when you ask, is it acceptable for a state to attack another state? Obviously the answer is no.
ولكن
But
علينا أن نأخذ الأمور
each
إذا ما
issue
أخذت
is to
الأمور
be
كل أمر
addressed in accordance with its own
بخلفياته
background,
فلا بد أن تأخذ
then
قضية
the
2 آب
second of
أيضا
August
بخلفياته.
issue but must also
if
be taken
each
against its
issue
own background.
is to be
أنتم تعرفون مثلا
You
بأنه
know, for instance,
من بين أكثر الدول التي هجمت على دول أخرى هي أمريكا وإنجلترا.
that amongst the countries that have historically perpetrated more aggressions against other states are two, the United States and Britain.
ولكن لو سألنا المسؤولين في
But if we were to
بريطانيا
ask the
والمسؤولين
officials
في
in the
أمريكا
United
لقالوا
States
لنا
or in
أنه
Britain about
تلك
why
الأمور لها
those
خلفيات.
aggressions were perpetrated, their reply would say, well, United States or in Britain according to their own background. Aggressions were
فإذا كان هذا الجواب
circumstance.
صحيح
So if such a reply would be the right one or acceptable,
فلا بد أن تقاس به الأمور الأخرى أي بمعنى أن نتعرف على خلفيات الذي حصل في 2 آب بصورة صحيحة لكي يكون حكمنا أيضا منطقي وموضوعي وسليم.
So if such a reply would be sound acceptable or the right one, then the 2nd of August issue must also be.
Mr. President, when your troops invaded Kuwait, went into Kuwait, did you think that the Americans would stand idly by and do nothing?
لم يخطر على بالنا ابتداء أن نسأل أن يكون هذا هو السؤال الأول.
It didn't occur to us to begin with that this would be the first question that should be asked.
وإنما كان السؤال الأول
But the first question in our minds
هل
was,
نحن على حق أم على باطل في هذا أو ذاك من التصرفات التي نقوم بها.
but the first question in our minds was whether we were right or wrong in this particular act or that particular act which we choose to take.
كان هذا هو السؤال الأول.
This was our first preoccupying question.
وقد أجبنا على هذا السؤال بيقين راسخ بأننا على حق في تصرفنا وفي منهجنا.
And we reached a conclusion with regard to this question, a very firm conclusion, which was that we were correct and right in our approach, in our action.
But now, Mr. President, as a result of that action, you have the world uniquely ranged against you. Even your friends, the Soviets and the French, they say you must get out of Kuwait.
نحن نحترم رأي الذي له رأي في موضوع الكويت، لأن موضوع الكويت موضوع معقد. نحن لا نفترض ابتداء أن يكون الجميع لهم موقف كموقفنا.
We respect
لأن موضوع الكويت لو أخذ بصورته المجردة لاعتبر عدوان عمل مضاد للدولة ضد الدولة فحسب.
Because the issue of Kuwait, if it were to be taken on its own by isolation,
أي بمعنى أنه نعم هنالك عدد من الدول.
Yes, there is a number of countries.
وخاصة الدول الكبيرة والصناعية منها بوجه خاص.
The great powers, the big powers, and especially also more particularly the industrialized countries.
تقول هذا على أساس القياسات العامة من وجهة نظرها. على أساس القياسات القانونية العامة ومن الزاوية التي ترى الأمور هي طبقا لمصلحتها.
Looking at it from their own angle, in accordance with their own background of this issue.
القول إنه العالم موحد ضد العراق هذا قول غير دقيق.
But to say that the world is unified or united against Iraq is indeed not a correct thing to say.
ليس هذا انطباعنا نحن فقط.
This is not just our impression.
وإنما هذه هي التصريحات التي تخرج من الغرب وتطلع بالصحافة البريطانية وفي الصحافة الأمريكية وفي بعض التصريحات البريطانية والأمريكية يتحدثون عن الخشية من الانشقاق الذي قد يحصل في صفوف من كانوا متفقين على الوصف القانوني المجرد للتصرف والذين بدأوا يختلفون حول الوسائل التي ينبغي أن يواجه بها مثل هذا التصرف.
And in accordance with which they also talked about how measures should be taken in order to respond to this action.
لماذا حصل أنه لماذا حصل التوحد من هذا العدد المهم من دول العالم في بادئ الأمر ثم بدأت الخطوات تفترق في المراحل اللاحقة؟ الجواب على هذا هو لأنه الولايات المتحدة الأمريكية وبريطانيا دفع مجلس الأمن ليتخذ قرارات سريعة ضد العراق. وعندما بدأت الدول تبحث في خلفيات النزاع وأن تربط الذي حصل في 2 آب مع الذي حصل قبل هذا التاريخ بدأت الخطوات والمواقف تفترق على أساس الحق وعلى أساس ما هو عملي من الأمور.
with this background, and we began to witness some differences in the attitudes, in accordance with the interests of the countries and also with what is practical as seen by them.
But there are no splits in the Security Council resolutions. There are no splits at all. There are no changes. All the countries say Iraq must withdraw from Kuwait.
أنا لم أقل أن هنالك انشقاق. في الغرب يقولون أن هنالك انشقاق.
I didn't say that there is a split in their position. This is being said in the West. They are saying that there is a split.
إن الذي يهمنا نحن
What is important to us,
سواء كنا عرب أم مسلمين,
as Arabs as well as Muslims,
هو أن يجري الحوار معنا ثم بعد ذلك تتخذ القرارات.
What is important to us is that for dialogue to be conducted with us, and then for resolutions to be adopted, taken.
لاحظوا أنه مجلس الأمن كم قرار اتخذ؟ حوالي 10 قرارات.
You will notice now that the Security Council has now adopted almost 10 resolutions.